No. Easy does it. Side by side. Oh, there's contact. Oh, there's more contact. It's all kicking off here at the old Hockenheimring. Hey, what's up, guys? Aarava here, and welcome back to a brand new video today, and welcome to another outing with an F1 2020 car on an old circuit. Today, it's a big request from the comments below of the last video we did at a historical Spa. Today, we take on a classic historic Hockenheimring. I believe it's the 1988 version, but obviously for a long time, this was the Hockenheimring, basically. Very different circuit to the one I'm used to. It looks very much like Spa in a way, kind of very long, a little bit bland maybe for these modern Formula 1 cars that can take the corners at higher speeds, but you never know. There was utter carnage, if you remember, in this Spa video, so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what carnage is going to ensue today once we put some AI on it. But first and foremost, I need to get used to the circuit, and we need to take a look around, because like I said, I've never driven it, I've never even really watched any races on it, so I need to basically, first and foremost, just get to grips with it in the 2020 car myself. And then, as usual, we'll chuck in some AI and see what kind of chaos we're going to have in the race. Alright, so we find ourselves in the pit lane, right on the edge of it, actually. I don't know quite why, because there's a lot of the pit garage to go here. We actually kick this into reverse gear, very strangely. Very unique way to start the video, I guess, compared to the other ones where we're going backwards. But there's all of these other garages, but we had to choose the one right at the end for some reason. It's also not very short there, I think, as well. But we're going to exit through. Now, this is very much like the turn one I know, minus maybe, you know, obviously they added some more curbs and they kind of added the sausage curbs there. So this is a bit more of a natural exit of the pit lane and then into this straight. And then, of course, for me, the Hockenheim I know and love is a right-hander. But that's long gone now, I think it was. And we go off into the forest. This part you can actually still see, kind of. And then I'm going to take this nice and easy because we do have a pretty tight chicane, I think. I mean, yeah, that's pretty tight, actually, compared to the speed we're going at. So maybe I was actually wrong. Maybe it's not as dull as the old Spa was, in a way, in terms of that was very much just flat out. Not even a lift-off, really, at times. Obviously, I had to lift off a little bit when I was opening DRS with the AI, but right now, when we're doing this, not an issue. But here, where are we going? We go straight, very dark, under the shadows. That's a tight exit. I think that's some gravel on the left. So that's an issue there. So that's maybe going to be quite tricky. So far, I think this is definitely a bit more of a challenge than the historic Spa was. At least for me personally, seeing the brake zones where they are. Whereas Spa was a little bit easier. Because even though the corners were just as blind, I guess, they weren't as sharp. That one wasn't too bad. I feel like that, I could probably take that with some ease. But yeah, you got to remember, this is literally the first ever lap I've seen of this circuit. I've literally never watched any of the classic circuit. Or many of the classic circuits, maybe compared to some of you guys who are older Formula 1 fans. So, yeah, and then we're here into the stadium section. And this is very different compared to the Hockenheim I'm used to, in terms of there's no camber there on this version of the track. It's a lot flatter. This one's actually quite similar, though. A little bit more grass than just runoff. And then here, they've reprofiled the corner a little bit there, it seems. And then the last corner, and then we get going. So let's whack this up in a hot lap mode and see what we do. So turn one. Usually it's just one downshift, and that's a lot smoother than it is now. So it's a lot sharper now in the modern Hockenheimring. Up to 8th gear, need to remember that. I can never really tell because the engine sound doesn't really tell you too much with the rev here. And then this is probably, I'm going to say, not this board, probably this board. I'm going to start lifting off and braking. Yeah, 3rd gear, yeah. It looks like I can brake so much later, but I really can't. It's quite disconcerting. Like, I definitely thought I could brake even later there, but I definitely couldn't. I only just made that corner. And then here, this is tricky. There's so many shadows. Which brake marker ball do I go for? This one. Easy. Oh, I've gone a bit too easy there, but that is such a... Look at that. Ooh, that's very slippery. That's such a sharp exit, you know? That's actually a nice, challenging corner, that one. And then another long straight. This one I can take flat out. I'm going to go full welly. Open DRS here. Going to close it when we get to it. But go full whack. Close DRS. Let's see. Oh, no. Bad arrow. That definitely didn't work. And then we come through to this section I know. And it is just as satisfying as quick on this version of Hockenheim as it is on the version I'm used to on the F1 games, to be honest. Still challenging. Left. Hit the curb on the right. Roll the car. 4th gear. Get on the power. A little bit earlier you can with this version. A lot earlier, actually. That's really satisfying. And we're through to the end of the lap. Right, let's try this again. Go aggressive. Oh, keep it in straight line, keep it. Right, so not quite flat out with the 2020 cars. But probably I could just lift off really in 7th gear and make that corner. And then here, I don't know. How late do we dare? I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, we made it. Decent. Okay, that was okay. Yeah, I got that right. That was decent. But then here, oh my god. Right, where do we go? I'm going to go a lot later. I went so early last time. So it's not the second board I can see. Maybe the third one. Like, here. And really tight. That's... Ooh, I think that was... You know what? If I do say so myself, I think that was pretty decent. Obviously, the AI may embarrass me later by showing me the right way to take it, but I think that was okay. And then here, this is not flat out, but I'm going to say maybe down 1 gear or 2. Whew. Okay, down maybe 2 gears, maybe a 3rd gear when we go through the right-hander in the middle of that corner, that section. And then here, wide line, 6th gear, just about. There's a lot less runoff there on the exit than in the modern Hockenheim. And then we come through the last sector. Really like this. Easy, tight. Just going to keep it in 4th gear there. Down to 3rd for a bit of power. And then exit. Lovely. Okay. That is the old Hockenheimring. I've got to say, actually pretty decent, you know. I don't mind that. I mean, I do love the current Hockenheim. Like, it's one of my favourite actual circuits to drive on F1 2019 at the moment on this year's game. So I wouldn't personally say I would like to change it back to this, but if we had to go back to this at some point, you know, just hypothetically, not too shabby. Even in modern cars, I think quite fun. It's a little bit, you know, you're waiting a while for these corners, which are nice corners when you get to them, but you're waiting a while for them. So if they somehow could condense these straights, I think it would be a better circuit for it. With modern cars, obviously. With older ones, these straights would have been a challenge in themselves in terms of, you know, just surviving the entire thing back in the day and reliability and whatnot. But no, decent. Oh! Didn't mean to do that, but we survived it. Okay, I wasn't sure we were going to go through that bollard or not. I think we did. Right, I think it's time for a race, shall we? Let's go. I actually feel like compared to the other classic tracks, I mean, Monza was actually pretty decent, I guess, in the modern cars, but it was also equally fun with the classic. Spa, definitely the modern cars on their own had some issues getting around there. I think this one could be quite stable and quite... not controlled, because I think that there'll still be some issues for some of the AI, but I think a little bit more controlled than it was at Spa. As we go to 6 red lights, we've got Albon ahead of us in the other Red Bull here. We've got a few more of the 2020 liveries on the grid now for this video. Here we go. Going to be a slow start as ever, but we can make some moves on the outside then, but they're going to speed up, and like I said, I feel like with this layout, a bit more space to work with. Oh, there's still some chaos as we go on the grass there a little bit on the left-hand side. I was going to say, with the layout, a bit more space, it seems like. It's quite a wide track, I guess. I think there'll be some decent racing here. And I think, honestly, the AI might be better than me at some of these brake zones here. So I also have to get up into hot lap mode as well, remember, on the ERS. And under braking. Ooh, I was a little bit later. Oh, but he comes steaming in. Oh, there's an issue on the right-hand side. And that car just mugged me off there on the right, up into P7 there. So actually, no, I'm going to have to push a little bit hard here. Try and catch up into the top 5. There's side-by-side. There's like 2-3 side-by-side moments. Up ahead. Oh! Issues there. Major issues there. What's gone on, lads? Come on. Can't we make that corner? I think they must have tried to go side-by-side. Here we go. Oh! It's close. Going to open DRS. Try and get a tow. I'm in charging mode. That's not good. Here we go. Top end speed. Gaining. Oh, I've killed him. No, he's killed me. It's all kicked off there. Had an issue. Wanted to try and catch him a little bit too much there. Let's see. Into this corner. Oh, no. Easy. Don't do a Vettel. Nearly. Oh. Okay, well, at least we've got some company, to be honest, because I was getting in the middle of nowhere. But now the grass on the tyres, and that's affecting things, but... It's fine now. We're good. Come on. Oh, there's an AI right on my tail, actually. Hot lap mode. I need to start remembering opening DRS. I can open DRS whenever I want, really. Little break there to close the DRS. Good turn 1. Open DRS. Here we go. Gaining. Come on, Albon. Give me that slipstream. Here we go. Do I dare make a dive down the inside? No, this AI up ahead is going to make a dive down the inside, I think. Should we go for it? No. Easy does it. Side by side. Oh, there's contact. Oh, there's more contact. It's all kicking off here at the old Hockenheimring. These AI can't take these corners. I was wrong. It is carnage again. Here we go. Lovely little move here. Now, brake zone. Where is it? With DRS open, going at full pelt. I think about here. Oh. Just about made it with the grass to help me a little bit. Oh, Albon. I think Albon's behind me, you know. No, it's another car. He's on the inside there. He's on the inside. We're going to go side by side to this corner. No way, no way, no way. He's still there. He's still there. Oh, he's done me. Oh, around the outside. Yes! What a move! What a move! He's still there. He's still there. Going to squeeze him out. Yes! Lovely stuff. That was exquisite. All right, last corner. Come on. Dab the throttle. Good exit. DRS open. What are we in? Hot lap mode still. I don't know if the ERS is going to have enough for all three of these laps. Let's see. Oh, no. No. I was way too confident. Turn one. Keep it in a straight line. Aarav, no. Look at my tyres. There's a lot of dust on that. There's a lot of dust. Oh, God. I'm getting swamped. Look at the mirrors. Look at the mirrors. Oh, no, lads. You're not going to try and go 3 wide, are we? Don't you dare. Okay, he's got me. He's got me. Going to have to try and outbrake him. Got it. Come on. He's there. He's got the nose there. Left in the room. Squeeze him out. I want to keep the P6 at least. Looks like I'm having to defend. It's quite rare I have to defend from Assetto, Corsa or AI, but they're giving me a good fight here today. Oh, no! Oh! What was that? That was absolutely something. Look at this. Right, so first of all, getting swamped by the AI here. We have a good corner here to defend, and he keeps his nose in, though, so he's got a good run on me. Push him out a little bit wide, and then we come through here, and of course I get the brake zone completely wrong, but I guess one of the other AI cars behind me just kept going and catapulted me into the air, and I reset. I got reset back to the pit, so that's my race over in this one as we... Oh my, look at the air time there. Red Bull really does give you some wings, doesn't it? Wow. That is exquisite airtime. Look at... That is... Yeah, that's a little bit broken. A little bit. Okay, after flying around Hockenheim then for a bit, quite literally, it's now time for the classic race. So we've got only a few 2020 cars, and the rest are all those kind of mix of the Ferrari, Maserati, and Lotus, old open-wheeler cars. Let's see how we do around here, and kind of just have a bit of a breath of history, I guess. Here we go. Hoping to not fly this time, to be honest. Although we've got Lando Norris right ahead of us in the McLaren here, so that could be possible if there's a little bit of mischief around. Here we go, 6 red lights, and we're on the way. Going to go very slowly, because it very much is going to be like that scene from Top Gear all over again. They're going to be blocking us. We have to try and maneuver our way through. Why are they zigzagging across the circuit? I don't understand this. Lads, can you not go in a straight line? Is this the difficulty with these old cars? You couldn't even steer in a straight line. You have to keep going like this to hold it in a straight line, apparently. Right, let's go up into top end speed, open DRS, and really get a move on here and try and catch some of these cars, because we're in P10. So can we try and catch P1 by the end of the lap, I wonder? Let's see. Going to dive down the inside here, as they're very slow into this corner. Very slow. So you can definitely tell this circuit was probably very challenging in these old school cars. Here we go now. This will be a overtaking fest, I think, as we close up. DRS open, having to lift off a little bit on the grass to make the move. And then down the inside. Easy done. Ooh. Had to give him the room there. Oh, yellow flags. Oh, I gave him all the room in the world. I think he still hit the inside curb, I think. Sorry, man. And then easy does it. Oh, yellow flags. Is that for ahead of us or behind us? I think it's behind us, but into this corner. I'm going to nip down the inside here. 1, 2. There we go. Easy, easy, and I think that, oh, we're up into first place already. So I did that pretty damn quickly. Right, we're going to finish it off with the usual now. It's become kind of customary in these videos, I guess, guys, and I hope you guys do enjoy it, of having a little nice side-by-side moment with one of the older cars. It's usually been the Jim Clark Lotus car here, and just have a nice little watch on the replay camera, because it is quite a spectacle. And I certainly enjoy making it and watching it back, because it's like almost, you know, like when they do those classic car runs on real circuits. It's like almost like that. I'm creating that virtually for you guys here. Oh, here we have it then. Some really nice, actually, shots from this circuit mod, actually. It's a really good mod, so I'll put the link in the description. Good camera angles for this, and you can see there what a spectacle that is already. The Red Bull round the outside. I think that's the Maserati, I want to say. And then we catch up, obviously, to Jim Clark in his Lotus here through the last 2 corners, having to take it very easy, brake checking myself to make sure we don't hit the back of him there, and then we're going to swoop through side by side as we go towards turn 1. But let's fast forward this a little bit and go towards that chicane, which is definitely going to be a spectacle. But that across the line also is quite a nice sight. Long straight to the chicane, glorious though. And then down the gears, obviously they're going to start braking now pretty much, as I can keep going a little bit harder into the corner. And then nice and easy, gave him the room on the inside there, take the outside line, nice little swoop. And then we go on to the chicane of doom. I'm going to call it, because none of the AI can take it properly. They've all had some sort of incident. They either take the corner way too left or right, or they just go in way too quickly like I did that one time. But I try my best here to go side by side neatly, but I think Jim Clark's AI had a bit of an issue here on the inside. But there we go. He hits the curb a little bit. He makes it through, but a little bit wide. But there we have it then. The modern F1 cars and the classics and the old Hockenheimring. Guys, if you did enjoy the video, then be sure to smash the like button and let me know what you thought in the comments below. And do let me know another classic track you maybe want to see me take the modern Formula 1 cars to, and take this, I guess, mini-series to, basically. Or any other wackier ones, obviously. Rainbow Road is on my list for the Mario Kart circuit, so don't be afraid of that. It is coming eventually, and also another Mario Kart circuit, hopefully, that I've found for Assetto Corsa. So that's to come in the future. But if you're new around here, then do get subscribed for all of that good stuff and more weekly Formula 1 content. I've been aarava. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you guys next time.